All rise. Judge Vanderby, court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1040, Golden case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Golden, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, ma'am. This is my baby father, Jaleel Scott. I'm here to place him on child support for our child, Emery II.
You mad at him?
A little bit.
Oh, okay. Why are you mad at him?
He's claiming that he only makes $40,000 a year when I know he makes well over that, and he's not taking care of our child.
Okay.
And this started off one night. We were bar hopping. I'm a bartender.
Okay.
And, things got carried away.
What do you mean by things got carried away?
How little Emery was made.
Oh. Well, I don't need those details, but...
he didn't believe that it was his child.
In a courtroom filled with tension, Ms. Golden has taken legal action against the father of her child, Jaleel Scott, to establish a formal child support arrangement for their son, Emery. Ms. Golden, a hardworking bartender, claims Jaleel is underreporting his income. He says he makes $40,000 a year. She believes the real number is significantly higher, and she's prepared to prove it. According to her, Jaleel spends freely, flashing cash at clubs and online, while neglecting financial support for their child. Their story began on a night out during Super Bowl weekend. After work, Ms. Golden and Jaleel went bar hopping. That night led to a pregnancy and later, disputes over responsibility. Jaleel initially denied he was the father. But after multiple DNA tests, there's no longer any doubt he is. Still, Jaleel insists he was misled. He paints a different picture, one where he was simply out with friends.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, you guys were bar hopping and then...
Yes, ma'am.
So, you left your job, he came to your job, and then y'all went bar hopping and had some drinks?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then you guys ended up getting together and you got pregnant?
Right.
All right. And so, he's mad at you because you got pregnant?
He didn't believe that it was his child.
Why would he think... Well, you know what? I'll ask him that. So you want him to pay child support today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have we done DNA testing?
Yes, ma'am. Several of those.
Several. Okay. And...
all with his name on that paper.
Okay.
And the DNA saying that it was his.
And I see the last test. He has been confirmed as the father. So there is no dispute there. All right, sir. Why are you mad at her?
Because I'm gonna tell you my side of the story, all right?
All right, let's hear it.
All right, I was at the bar with my boys, kicking it. It was Super Bowl weekend. So, Kansas City, So, I'm just minding my own business, looking at the screen. All of a sudden, I see this Hennessy bottle in front of me and this girl. I'm like, what? So she gonna offer me a drink, talking about, you could take one. I'm like, I'm trying to be sober tonight. I'm trying to go home and, kick it with the boys, play some dominoes and spades, But, I said, why not? I took one, then, what happened? One turned into another, then another. The next thing I know, I wake up the next morning, she in my bed. I'm like, how you get here?
Oh,
yeah.
Right. Few drinks. He says Ms. Golden set him up and that he's not financially capable of paying more than he already is. Jaleel claims he's a barber, not a big spender, and that the social media displays are misleading. Now, with paternity confirmed, the court must decide what's fair, what Jaleel can truly afford, and what Emery deserves. Jaleel Scott, now legally confirmed as the father of Emery, continues...
okay, I see why you're upset. You didn't intend for that to happen,
I didn't, not at all.
Oh, okay. She bamboozled you.
She sure did.
Okay. All right. Well, there's a baby here, and you're the father. So whether she bamboozled you or not, you have a baby that you need to take care of.
And I'm all for that. But, I just don't like the way she did it.
Okay. I understand. You want to apologize to him?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like no apologies will be happening today.
Or ever.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to order you to pay child support. Is this baby on health insurance?
She's on Medicaid.
What is this baby's name?
Emery.
Well, how do you spell her name?
Emery.
Should have been Jalea.
Emery.
I don't think Jaleel is a pretty girl name, do you?
That's all right.
Right after her mommy.
Well, you know what? That could have been something that you entertained if you'd have been taking care of the baby and not saying it wasn't yours. You'd agree with me, right?
I guess so.
Okay. All right. So Emery, you say she's on Medicaid, and I heard you mention something about $40,000.
Yes.
What is wrong with that? Because he turned in some tax returns, and it actually says $42,000, so it's more than 40.
And it's more than that.
How do you know?
48,000 all over his
unfold. He claims he was blindsided, that Ms. Golden bamboozled him during a night out. But Judge Vonda B. doesn't let that sentiment cloud the facts. Whether it was intentional or not, there is a child now, and that child needs support. Jaleel maintains that he's not against supporting his daughter. He just doesn't like how it all happened. Ms. Golden, for her part, isn't interested in apologies or rehashing the past. She's here to secure the
media flaunt money at the strip clubs.
Oh, okay.
Where is this extra income coming from?
First of all,
it ain't that 42,000 that you're
I'm actually asking the questions here, but I asked the same question. Where is this extra income coming from, sir?
I don't know where she getting that from. I'm a barber. My money is inconsistent.
Okay, so the money that she's talking about that you're flaunting on social media, is that the same 42,000?
That's sometimes
you just making it stretch.
It just be my homeboys' money. You know, I stunt with theirs. You know, every now and
so
then.
you stunting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you. It's not his money.
Bamboozling.
Oh. Well, it sounds like you both bamboozled each other. So in my opinion, you're both pretty even, okay? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to base his child support off of this $42,000 from his tax return. That's what he turned in. If you can show proof that his income is more than $42,000, you can come back to court and I will entertain it, sir, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
But today, this is what we're going to go off of. So at $42,000, that makes his gross $3,500 a month, which brings your net down to $2,950.42. Do you have any other children, Mr. Scott?
I got one other child.
One other child, okay. Did that mom bamboozle? I'm kidding. Okay, so one other child, that brings your child support obligation to $472. And Medicaid, I'm only allowed to take up to 9% of your gross. So 9% of that $3,500 will be $315. That has to be reimbursed to Medicaid.
The child, Emery, is currently covered by Medicaid. Jaleel reported an income of $42,000 per year on his tax return, just slightly more than what he originally claimed. But Ms. Golden disputes even that number. She believes he's earning more, much more, and points to social media posts and public spending as proof. According to her, Jaleel has been seen flashing cash at clubs, far beyond what a modest barber's income would suggest. Jaleel denies the accusations. He insists he's just a barber and that the money in the...
So your monthly obligation total is $787.
All right.
You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, all right. And are you going to be a part of Emery's life?
Hey, I got to. It's my DNA.
Okay, all right. I would really like to see you do that. And I would like to see you guys be friends. So you have to be nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have any other questions?
That is all.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
God is good.
The issue. If you're making more, the child support order needs to reflect that. No matter the backstory, the court's position is clear. Intentions, regrets, and social media bravado don't matter nearly as much as providing for a child. Emery didn't choose any of this, but she deserves stability, consistency, and support from both parents. In a Texas courtroom, tensions run high as Ms. Golden seeks child support from Jaleel Scott, the father of her daughter, Emery. She claims Jaleel isn't being honest about his income and hasn't stepped up as a father. Jaleel insists otherwise, saying he never meant for things to unfold this way. The two met during a night out. She was finishing a shift bartending. He was out with friends celebrating Super Bowl weekend. One drink led to another, and by morning, their casual night had turned into something far more serious. 9 months later, Emery was born. But Jaleel didn't believe she was his, at least, not at first. Multiple DNA tests confirmed what Ms. Golden already knew. Jaleel is the biological father. Even so, he claims he was bamboozled, insisting the pregnancy wasn't something he signed up for. The judge makes it clear, regardless of how it happened, there's a child who needs and deserves support. Ms. Golden argues that Jaleel